Gunshots. It could be survivors. Someone else out here who has lived through all of the chaos so far. It could also be ferals. Creatures taken by the storm who have still enough cognitive ability to shoot any moving target. Either way, we won't get far in the Cataclysm without taking a few risks. Welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. My journey as Vellum, aspiring Archmage of the Apocalypse. We hear shots all around us. And in the state that we're in, it would be a good idea to just head home, but we're too curious. Which side is the shots coming from? Clang, clang, clang. Over here, and then even more shots. So the shots are coming from both sides. What is this? This is... To our left is a gun store, and to our right is our restaurant. There's a lot of possibilities of what this could be. And it is 3:30 in the morning, so... I'll take out this... Try real quick. Is this door open? It is. Okay, so the clanging over here is coming from zombies. The shots have stopped. Either whatever's in here... What? A new creature. A new evolution to the zombies. A slavering biter. A distorted and swollen human body. Its jaws have elongated into a crocodile-like snout, dripping with foul-smelling saliva. Okay. We know we can't shift through this wall right here, because there's crates on the other side. Thing grabbed us right away. We need to take it down very quickly. That paramilitary zombie is right behind them. I'm going to try and climb here. And we're going to use this. Holy shit. That is a lot of zombies. Okay. We're going to put our spear away. And we're very quickly going to hold our wounds. Put pressure on the bleeding wounds. Try and get them to stop bleeding. Okay. They are clanging against that fence. We are going to attempt a wind strike. Come on. It says that I cast my wind strike, but I didn't see anything come out. Let's... And that dog is there too. Let's back up, to be honest. Pry this open. And we're going to make some distance here between us and them. In fact, this roof right here might be great use to us. So what we're going to do is we're going to get up on this roof and we're going to hope that nothing can hit us from up here, but we're going to activate our candle to get some light on us, and then we'll immediately sniff it out. And then we will swing down at the creatures from below us from the rooftop here, using our reach and our spear to just completely wipe out. Oh, that's not good. One of the ferals fitted their way up here. Okay. See if we can take down this skeletal dog here. The pain that we're in, this is actually pretty hard. And we're gonna back off into this room and take care of our wounds. Ooh, this has not gone very well. We didn't manage to get into that store to figure out what's going on. Where's the zombie that we spotted? Okay, he's all the way down there. So if we crouch, we'll only see what's in this room, which means that if we do spot something, we'll know that it's a really big threat. Okay, we're going to take a moment and rest. There are zombies basically all around us at this point. But that's okay. We're fine for now. Eat a little bit. don't know why we stood up. And just trying to rest a little bit here. Does sound like they managed to get into the shop below us, but I don't think they're going to come upstairs for us. We probably do have time to go ahead and put in our earplugs and try and get some sleep just on this floor here. I don't think we have anything we can sleep on. There's a towel that we can pull into our space. Anything else? Nothing that's going to be comfortable. And we'll just go ahead and try and just get a little bit of sleep here. Fortunately, being an elf means that the daytime didn't really bother us that much, and we got a good amount of sleep. We did wake up hungry and thirsty. But if we can find some water nearby that we can put into our thing here, we should be able to, yeah, put it into our canteen and go ahead and take out our earplugs. Make sure that we're not just sitting here deaf for no reason. Our bandages are still looking good, and we will go ahead and put away the nice spear and see about casting purification seeds so we can make some. There we go. Costs a lot of mana, but it will give us clean water, which is vital. In fact, I'm actually going to pick it back up, and we're going to clean some more water here. There we go. Sounds like there's still some zombies down below us. We need to be careful, but we'll probably take some time here in the morning to just kind of read through these books that we've gotten and figure out if there's anything we want to leave behind. Like, for example, this Birdhouse Monthly was not useful to us. No recipes, nothing we can learn from it. The rest of these, as I thought they were going to be, are in fast fabrication books. And the welding and metallurgy book is able to bring our fabrication all the way up to 7, which is a pretty big boon. So what we're probably going to do is, while those zombies have a bit of a mosh pit below us, we're going to just kind of read until we get farther in the day. And once nighttime falls again, we will head downstairs and see if we can take care of our neighbors. Hopefully some of our wounds will have healed by then as well. We can't really stay here another night because we're out of supplies. So no matter what we do, we will have to... Well, that's a different issue. Stand up. Can we magic missile it from here? We can. Straight through the door. One magic missile zips through the cracks in the door. We hear a whomp outside. There's a chance that more zombies have made it up here. That slavering biter actually managed to figure out how to get up here. However, it also has some interesting tools on it. It has a portable soldering iron. That's actually really useful. Okay. Don't think anything else got up here. Put away the nice spear for now. Check our wounds before we start reading. Still good. We could bring them up to very good, but it would be probably a waste at this point. Take some multivitamins. And yeah, we'll be back whenever night properly falls. Okay, it's officially too dark to read. Let's check our wounds one more time. They're all good. We'll eat the last of our food, so we don't have to worry about carrying unnecessary stuff with us. We'll drop the stuff that we don't care about. Like this glass bottle of maple syrup is just not great for us in the first place. And pull out our knife spear. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's this way? Another door. Okay, let's move to that door. We don't want to get trapped in this building. Slowly taking down, and there we go. Basic zombies have become very simple for us to take out. We just have to worry about some of these more complex threats. There's a feral soldier there. There's a good chance that this man could have He's gripping a combat knife. Good. I was about to say, if he has a gun, then we're just straight running. Still don't want him in melee range of us. Went down fast. And that skeletal dog is going to be much faster than us. Actually, it says it's slower than us. Interesting. But we are going to put away the spear and magic missile it down. And we also want to magic missile down the boomer. So we don't want that exploding anywhere near us. But all of the zombies we killed last night managed to get up. Kinda seems like they did. That's worrisome and kinda suspicious. What caused them to get up so fast? Okay. Man, there was a war zone here. Ooh. Tactical backpack. Military rucksack. Some of that seems worthwhile. Bunch of books about guns. Not really interesting. See the gunshots, but I even see blood, but I don't see any bodies. What happened here? Perhaps whoever fought here already died and converted? It did seem like the zombies are getting up faster than they were before. Strange. Yeah. Maybe upstairs? A metalworking chisel. I don't know if we have anything like this yet, so we'll go ahead and take it. Gathering tools, as it were. Is there any... Oh, yes. Clean water. Thank you so much. We'll go ahead and drink some of it as well. I'm not seeing anything. I can try and pick this lock. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Oh, took him down quickly. Maybe we try again. I don't want to waste too much time here. And picking lock just takes a long time. I think that I was about to say that I think we head home, but I did just notice that in this complex of buildings there's a dojo, and getting better at fighting would not be a bad idea. I'll go ahead and try and phase. And we're going to try and phase up. Wouldn't let us. Okay. We do think that there is a way to phase. What the hell is that? A swarming amalgamation. A small, flat creature dashing around erratically in 7 short legs. Its form is dominated by an oversized set of black mandibles on an almost comically small head. Featureless, apart from a single black eye. The rest of the body is covered with sickly white skin crisscrossed by black veins. Not a problem by itself, but based on its design, we worry that there might be quite a few more of these. Southwest and above, we hear crackling sounds. Another electrified zombie, no doubt. Zombie cop. I think you deserve the respect of a wind strike. And we lost our concentration. And we lost our concentration again. There we go. Smashed into it with the wind strike, and it is currently on the ground. We're going to attempt to approach. And before it stands up, slice it down. Very good. Probably cause a little bit more noise than we would have wanted to, but it'll be fine. Let's check this dojo to see if there's any training manuals here. We're actually not really seeing much of anything, huh? Oh, here we go. Taekwondo and Shotokan. Karate is well known to use staves as part of their combat style, fighting style. We hear more gunshots from the south now. Kid had a first aid box. Really useful, those first aid boxes. And we're actually going to take their antiseptic too, because we've been getting wounded a lot lately. We're going to go ahead and put that improved bandage on our head. Our head is pretty valuable to us. What's south of us here? Oh, wasps. Okay. We might just start heading north back towards home in that case. We have taken a lot of damage. What's that? Oh, apparently it's a tiny little brown chick. Okay. It's interesting that the zombies are ignoring, for the most part, the natural wildlife here in the Cataclysm. You would think that they'd be more avid on, like, you know, actually eating meat. Yeah, that firefighter zombie seems really bad. So does that grappler zombie. We're going to go ahead and leave those guys alone and start moving back towards the academy and our home. One thing that's occurred to us is the value that these massive holes have had. So as we approach home with full mana, I do kind of want to use our mana. So we're going to cast Move Earth. And we're going to attempt to make some more holes around home here. Got it off once, lost our concentration. We have a bit of a shallow pit. And we want to up this down to, there we go, a proper pit. And ideally we do the same on the other side, because this is kind of our main entrance. So we shatter the ground. Make a pit. And we're out of mana. We're only a little bit off on our mana, though, so we actually just going to probably wait a few minutes here. And see about just being able to cast it again. There we go. There we go. Nice pit on either side. We might expand... I'm going to make sure that, like... Doesn't look like... Yeah, I think we'll be fine with these. It doesn't look like it broke into our basement. We'll check when we go down there. But we'll probably expand these in the future, like farther into the road, so that we have less angles for things to attack us. We also want to ideally deal with this little alleyway down here at some point. And I did just have an idea. Are these... No, you can move into those. we get this door open? Is there anything in here that is solid enough to just block the entrance for the time being? We could use one of these lockers. We also could use one of these crates. Yeah, I think we'll grab a crate. And it's really heavy. It's pretty hard to move, but with enough effort, we can very slowly, mind you, move this thing into position. Oh, web zombies. And this is exactly why we want to do this. We're going to go ahead and use what's remainder of our magic to weaken him, and then slice him down. And slowly straining ourselves pretty heavily. Come on. We might not be strong enough to move this, to be completely honest. More zombies down here. Where'd these guys come from? Did we not clear this place before? Perhaps not. Well, regardless, we're home now, and we're going to go ahead and offload everything we have here. Get it organized, and then we're going to look into figuring out how we can get a forge up and running. Okay, it does look like that amongst the tools we have, we do actually have a entrenching tool, which functions as a shovel. So I want to come over all the way over here and see what I can do with the entrenching tool. Doesn't look like we can make a pile with it. So how are we going to get stones? Oh, hey, some fresh peaches. We'll go ahead and actually eat those. That'll be a nice little snack reward for the day. I mean, obviously there's some rocks just kind of lying around from barrels that have thrown them at us, but we need a lot of rocks. We need 40 rocks. What is that? Motorcycle jacket. Which means that we need a very good source of them. We also need some pipes. We're going to go ahead and take those. And the sticks will be useful for the future. We need any steel or scrap metal. This is a great source right there. Make sure we remove the cover every time. We're going to contemplate this for a moment, and we'll be back. Okay, well, looking around our base to see if there was a way for us to generate stones, we did decide to practice our psionic abilities, and we have figured out a way to shift into the air, but unfortunately we shifted a little bit too high, I think, and we went from the ground to the second story, and then fell, horribly damaging ourselves in the process. Fortunately, besides damaging pretty much all of our clothing, we didn't break anything, and we didn't break ourselves, but we did basically ensure that we're going to be a bit of a homebody for the few days, but we're planning on crafting anyways, so it's not the absolute worst. We just need to be careful, and we need a little bit more practice with phase before we do too much more of this, but yeah. While we're in severe pain like this, I think we're just going to read for a bit. It looks like one of the best ways for us to get started with all of this is going to be making something called a home wrecker, which requires a lot of thread. So we are going to actually head to a nearby place, a clothing store. It's close enough that I am actually going to... Oh, look, our trap actually already got someone. I'm going to attempt to go there during the day here. So that will also help us clear out some of the nearby zombies as well. Oh, great. There's another Diluted Devourer. Maybe we don't go during the day. It is far enough away that it hasn't seen us yet. Because we can see much farther than most of these things can. But that's a problem. That is quite a problem. Oh, so much for our day trip. We might take a moment then, with knowing that there's something so dangerous nearby, to at least until something comes to try and move on us, we're gonna start making more pits. We do want to leave ourselves multiple ways out. So we're not going to completely cover this area, but that should immediately already make it a little bit better. Hopefully quite a few of these guys kind of just wander in here. It's like there's a lashing zombie to the south there. Can we move this now that we're fully rested? Just a little bit farther down. On. There we go. Okay, that at least slows things down that are trying to get to us. Like we, once again, caught a few things over here. What we can do, though, to get a lot of this stuff is we can start just grabbing all of the clothing that is around the school and hauling it downstairs where we can disassemble it. That'll get us plenty of bread, plenty of copper, or cotton, that is. A bunch of animus spells there. And just honestly give us a lot of materials for us to work with. At least within the fabrics area. We'll leave these here for now. We'll be working on that stuff soon. There's a part of me that like wants to make my workshop in one of these open areas up here so that we have daytime. We have daylight for some parts of the day. This Edmontosaurus still here. Need to not forget about him. There's actually motorcycle armor here. Is that actually useful in the way of being armor? You know, it's not that bad. Not that bad. It's very encumbering. But that might be something we actually don't destroy completely. Because again, we need to make sure that we're not balking at the use of armor. There's also a safe here. Oh, and some mercury that we missed at some point. We'll take the mercury with us because that's going to be potentially useful eventually. Looks like that thing doesn't want to mess with us. That's good. Take the full hammer there as well. Another copper circlet. Now that we're mostly healed, I think we're going to take one more attempt at phasing between levels here. So we're going to phase and then... There we go. Okay. I think we have this mostly figured out now. We're also going to haul a few planks from here because we were running out of firewood. And then all of this downstairs. And we'll disassemble all this, see if we can get, again, we're looking for this home wrecker, see if we can get enough thread in order to get this home wrecker going. And worst case scenario, we, burn the day away, and then we head back out for more loot tomorrow. Preparations to move back out into the apocalypse and seek out probably quite a few different things. We need to find ways to get farther in our crafting. We need to find more magic. There's a lot of things we need to find. We're going to start searching this city farther and wider, I think. So we're going to try and hit some of these buildings nearby, get some food, and prepare for a bit of a longer trip. But with that, we're going to have to leave you here. This has been Cataclysm: Dark Days Ahead. I have been Areima. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you have suggestions, leave a comment. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Goodbye.